Tentacle, Decoy, Crowwing, Barnacle. I want to do Tentacle and I want to do the Swarm. Because I feel like those are two that would be good. But we'll see if, you know, the game decides to allow me to do that. Joystick lets you walk? Yeah, but what does walking ever do for you? It's nothing. It does nothing. I'm telling you. I played this game a lot. Crowbar might be good now. Yeah, it does seem like they might have changed it up to being a little bit more, a little bit less particular in how it works. Well, we'll see. Swarm still sounds pretty shit. Well, we'll see. We will see how bad it is or good it is now. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. What's in the new alpha? Mostly a lot of experimental. Yeah, okay. We good? Didn't crash this time? Mostly a lot of accessibility options. We're finally getting an assist mode. Finally. Telling you, this is worthwhile. Glad that finally happens. Oh, cool. Good start. Oh, my God. And for some reason... Well, anyway. Can I beat the game without ever moving? Only using... Oh, no, I guess I can't turn the other direction, though. Anyway. Yeah, you can see right here. But I'm not going to be using assist mode. There's also a few reworks of stuff here, which is... Oh, my God. There we go. Also a few reworks of items to maybe make them a little bit more useful, which is good. I prefer that. Enable this cool icons for stats and synergies. What is that? I don't actually know that. What is cool icons for stats and synergies? I don't know. This isn't late 13th. We'll do it on the 30th. Yeah. I forgot about the 13th. We'll do it though. We'll do the 13th. Until then, go enjoy Betrayer. And God, I still have to go do the I still got to go do one Invisible Ink, but that game is hard. And two, what's the other game that I need to do? The other one. The King's Quest. It's probably only going to be like 3 episodes or something. It's just going to be part 1 of thing. Yeah, Sexy Brutale, but you know, I already have Sexy Brutale done. It's like we just need to record it at this point in time. What is assist mode? Assist mode is a thing that probably most famously used by the Mario games, and I think maybe like first was Celeste. It's just a bunch of options to make the game a little bit more manageable if you're not some sort of like hardcore super gamer like me. Also, holy fuck, I hate Aegis Rim. What? You didn't like that ending? You didn't like the twisted out of existence? Oh man, I tell you, what a just. Oh, man, that game. We were talking a little bit about it afterwards, and I'm just like, I feel like we were a little bit too harsh on Horizon. Or you know what, Horizon Zero Dawn, you're a good game. I just any sort of umbrage I had with it was pretty minimal compared to. Why'd you even play Aegis Rim? Because people paid the channel points to see it. Like, come on, will you show? I might as well. It's just, I have played the game for 2,000 hours, so I don't really get too much out of it at this point in time. Did you not enjoy a game that was just literally a ball of duct tape and at the middle was 5 identical cities? Did you not like that? Did they pay channel points? No, they paid channel points for Bible Black. But I eventually took the coward's route and said that I was not going to play that game. Oh yeah, there were also no cities. There were never any cities. There was never a story. The game just turned off and faded to black and said, there is no game. Remove the duct tape and there's just more duct tape. Yeah, and at the center there's 5 identical cities. That was the thing with Omicron. Omicron was fucking terrible in many other ways than just the story, but it had that same problem. Aging Rim. Yeah, and yeah, basically when I said no Bible Black, they said, okay, do 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And I'm like, okay? I didn't know what it was at the time. And I'm just like, sure. And, well, if you watch a series, I swear some people referencing games is just pure quack. I mean, okay, to be fair, the person that wanted to see it in the first place didn't actually know what the game was. They just were like, hey, this seems like an interesting game. Why don't you play it? You know, it's got like a Switch port coming out. Maybe that'll be cool for the channel. It's 13 Sentinels is way better than Persona. Don't look. This is not a sliding scale where whatever the newest thing that I don't like is worse than Persona. Persona was, do you remember the part where they got blackmailed into actually being forced to play the video game? Well, to do the video game stuff like 5 different times over the course of that story. Do you remember every single time the characters were just like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We don't want to do anything. And then we had to wait 5 episodes for the story to continue. Remember the part where they couldn't even stick to a single theme in any single way? Just like, oh, bad people are bad. oh no, yeah, you're right. Persona Rant. Let's we can rant about Persona forever. Like, my God, what a terrible story. Anyway. Oh my God. Let's base an entire game around theming it after the villains and have the villains be the most one-dimensional nothing characters possible. What if we gave characters superpowers and had them do nothing interesting with it, but still had everybody fawn over them like they're the second coming of fucking Christ? Anyway. Okay. For real. Moscow. Yes. Also, Aegis Rim did not have David Bowie. That's true. If it did, that would be great. I'm hoping Betrayer gets super weird by the end. It's kind of starting out weird, but I hope it just keeps ratcheting that up and more, just because, I don't know. It feels like the sort of game that might. What if Persona 5 had David Bowie? Because Teenage Age, what sort of teenage angst existed in that series? Like, angst would have been more interesting. That's characters. Okay, no, we cannot keep ranting about Persona 5 as much as I'd love to do it. Anyway. Well, you're not wrong in a certain way about Betrayer. We'll see. That is one, I'll say this. That is one 2013 or 2014 ass 2014 indie game. It's interesting in that way. But like I was saying, I'm hoping that it really just takes a very left turn or something coming up here and just gets super bizarre. We'll see though. We'll see. Angst is definitely a turnoff. Yeah, but why did they had to go through so much like hypocrisy to accept Keiichi back into the group? Like, yeah, okay. I'm playing Mega Man Battle Network. I mean, hey, if you want to see a Mega Man Battle Network type game, I did play the One Step from Eden on the channel. Metal Gear Rising is a 2013 ass game. Well, this is a 2013 indie ass game. You know, I name checked like Miasmata at that point in time, but you know, it's like this is shortly after This is shortly after, the bar was kind of raised by having Outlast come out, which is a very, I feel like that was the first sort of major horror indie game release that wasn't super janky and sort of changed how like a lot of horror games work. And then of course, it also had the Five Nights at Freddy's coming out the same year. So it's like this was Betrayer is the early 2010s Slenderman game type of thing. It's a lot more in that sort of build, and although it's interesting, it is still very janky. Is some Faddy. Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, we are playing Dead Cells. I just wanted to talk about video games because I like video games, even in spite of some of the frustrations with visual novels. Someday people are going to understand that I don't want to play visual novels and I don't want to play open world games. But I'll continue to do it if you guys want it. I don't know, whatever. I mean, I like having a well-rounded experience. I think the experience is valuable regardless. Anyway, well, we'll see. We'll see what Betrayer happens to be like. I don't know. I'm like kind of into it. I love me an indie game. I've talked about that plenty of times, and I think that Betrayer very much is. So we'll see. You want to play weird AF JRPGs? There's very few very weird JRPGs. There's a few if I can think of. I played, you remember for Halloween, I played like Sweet Home. Now that is one weird ass indie. Well, not even indie. That was a licensed game for a movie. That was one weird JRPG. I played No Delivery on the channel. No Delivery's great. No Delivery's a lot of fun. There's plenty of other like weird. Hell, we even talked about Off on Betrayer. It's like it. So like it's gotta be weird. Vienna's mad unless it's fighting games. What sort of visual novel fighting games are you gonna make me play? I'm gonna go play Asuka Burning Festival 120%. Which has kind of an amazing soundtrack. I don't know if y'all have heard it before. But I do. Just play the game already. Yeah. You're right. We can, I guess, let's be honest, I did just to spend a lot of time talking about Sonic in the last episode. This is not really are just visual novels, but animated. They're definitely not. I've played plenty anyway. Ongoing series, I don't know if Akane is going to be ongoing. I feel like just this first episode was kind of good enough. Maybe if there's something else there. Only game left in the queue is King's Quest and Invisible Ink. Invisible Ink is only going to be one episode. But I need to actually finish the game. Sort of like how I've done a lot of games of that sort. We were just talking about One Step from Eden. Yeah, it's a sort of game that can be done in a single episode if all I'm doing is just. Well, I mean, it is a four. Well, you also had the stream. I did like 2 streams of it too. But like, yeah, it's like you can finish that in an hour if you can actually beat the game in the same way that you can finish Dead Cells in like an hour if you actually beat the game. When will Death's Gambit be back on the table? You can always make me do it when I open up the stuff again. But like Sexy Brutale is already recorded. We just need to do the last 2 episodes. Akane, I don't know if I'm going to do another episode of that. I feel like arcade style games. It's like there's not really too much progression or like an ending to be had. Maybe 13th is that's extant. I don't know if I would technically consider that an ongoing series. Yeah, and King's Quest. King's Quest is going to be the main one, but if as soon as I can actually finish Invisible Ink, it's gonna be it's just gonna be like the single episode game, but it's hard. That game is really hard. Anyway, let's start this one up here. Yeah, Ramen is right here, so let's play the game already. We can continue talking about the sort of weird. And you know, by the way, I have no idea what sort of game I'm going to be playing after I finish everything. This is why I opened up like polls in the first place and everything, because I don't know what to play even. Why not record even bad attempts? Because the bad attempts are just me. Because it's just like, oh, the one tile that was hidden that apparently led to an entire hallway that had the exit in it. That was the way that my last like playthrough ended, where it's like everything was going just fine, but then I couldn't find the ending because there was one tile in a room that apparently led to an entire extra room that was the exit. I combed the entire rest of the place. The alert level was too high. There were several alerted guards already because I started out in a place where they were already checking the initial room. It's like, ugh, that's not interesting. It's just frustrating. Anyway, Invisible Ink is a good game, by the way. It's just, you know, it is also, it's not the easiest one. Ugh. Okay. Well, we got an actual game to do here. So, again, Ramen is right. You just play the game already. I mean, it's just, I know I always do like the half hour of just chatting stream, but you know. Not like we watch your videos for high quality gameplay, we'll watch them for your charisma, but I feel like the gameplay is fairly high quality. How many people actually like complete video games on the internet? Okay, yes. I thought you were AFK, man. You missed a lot of stuff then. Okay, yes. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. New alpha out for Dead Cells, now containing assist mode to make this game finally a little bit less absolutely ridiculous for people that haven't played the game for 2,000 hours. But along with that, there are also a few different reworks for items. Specifically, what I'm going to be looking at today is the Tentacle and the Swarm. Two items that, let's be honest, have, well, I don't even know if I've ever actually completed a showcase of the Tentacle or the Swarm at this point in time. Maybe this will finally be the time to do it. We'll see. I mean, otherwise, let's just say that there is going to be... Oh, hey. I never actually showed that when I did DLC proper, so might as well look at it here. Why not? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that boss is definitely very different from the sort of things that you would expect. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going to be doing... Oh, look, they got little new little icons on stuff. Goes ground oil, poisons enemies that wound you. Neat. But no. Okay. No Swarm here immediately, but Tentacle all over the place. So let's see what happens with this. Still the same basic combo. Latch onto enemies and then rocket punch them, I suppose. But the actual difference that is going to be with this item is that there's a lot of bug fixes, and I'm hoping also maybe just not having used it for a while, you know, playing the game just normally. I might also be, I don't know, better at using it. Find a little bit better ways to really make this thing work for me. Who knows? As it is, though, it does seem like there is sort of a wacky animation going on here that's making the tentacle shine a little bit too brightly and constantly. One of the things I've noticed is that this alpha right now is... Oh, yeah, sure. This alpha right now is a little bit rough. I had to change back to the normal version of the game just purely to be able to change custom mode to get this working in the first place. It otherwise was crashing every single time I went into the custom mode menu. So this one is definitely one early alpha. Oh, hey, why not? Why not? You know what? Another item I never really did a proper series with. Let's see the knockback shield. We're doing all of the odds and ends for this particular stream. Oh, that was close. Oh boy. Okay. But man, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing good right now, but we are still currently starting out in the. This is still the first area here. Also, at some point in time, especially if I do end up dying probably to a curse in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna have to show off assist mode. Because although, yeah, like 2,000 hours, I feel like I am only too well acquainted with the horrors of Dead Cells and everything it can bring. Still should be interesting to see exactly what it. Not bad. I really like seeing. You can now just immediately see there's 2 poison things on there, which is just nice. Anyway, come on, you know what I want, but it's not that. I mean, I do want that, of course, but not right now. Not right now. That'll be later. Anyway, bird-based items. Apparently the Wings of the Crow have also gotten some bug fixes as well. Of course, that item I feel like doesn't really require too much for reworks in general. I'm pretty satisfied with it, but good to see that it might be working even better now. In the meantime, though, still looking for biters. Come on, where's the biters around here? Will you show assist mode stuff is there? Yeah, that's. I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't know if I'm going to be doing an entire run with assist mode. It's sort of like in the same way that I did aspects. I feel like, yet again, I'm just so used to playing on vanilla mode at this point in time that I'm just kind of keeping it like that and everything. And to be honest, some of the assist mode stuff, like the ability to slow down enemies, with the amount of time I've had in the game, that might actually make it harder than easier. Who knows? Maybe assist mode can also you can pump up the speed of every enemy too and everything. Which, I mean, you know, Ocean Twin, if it's not already in there, that'd be fun. Go for like the Enter the Gungeon style turbo mode. Which I was a big fan of. It's like, hey, run's taking too long. Well, we'll just literally make everything go faster. Which is that's a way to do it. That is a way to do it. I don't know if it's the best way to do it, but hey, it made for some interesting Gungeon runs, certainly. Anyway, what did they change for the tentacle? Just tweak the numbers to change the mechanics. It's supposed to be less buggy, is what it said specifically, but I couldn't really tell you. You know what, let's go some different routes. I'm always going to this place after all. But yeah, aside from that, if it is just also some damage numbers, as always, I can't read numbers for some reason. I don't know why I outright refuse to do that all the time, but here we are. It's like I have no idea exactly what the changes are. Just want a 6L mode. I mean, once again, if they wanted to put in the gigantic Kid Chameleon style encroaching death wall in every single area, I think that would be an interesting change up. What is turbo mode? Is that a mod? Oh, turbo mode in Enter the Gungeon, I think increased the speed of everything by, what was it, 50% or so? It's like, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a mode that you can turn on whenever you want to, and you do get, like, I think you unlock something for beating it, but otherwise it's just, yeah, everything just moves faster. Considering I still haven't had these things unlocked, let's take one of them. Why not? Something like that in DMC. I mean, there was also, I remember an old mod back in the day called the Boss Rush mode, which I think just increased every single boss speed in Dead Cells by, what, 5 times or so? That was fun. Hey, it's Cordog. Everybody's favorite glowing hand dude from Curse of the Dead Gods. Still hoping that game gets like a few more updates here and there. I like that one. Anyway, makes the normal game feel sluggish as hell. But considering some of the parts of the normal game, it's like, I don't know if I'd want to go up against the advanced Dragon or anything trying to attempt that on turbo mode unless, you know, had a very overpowered run. I think the point in time that I did that during the series I did on channel, didn't I have like the black hole gun, and that thing is just outright busted when it comes to going up against what many of the enemies in the game, most of the enemies, I would venture to say. Yeah, it's a little bit different of a case depending on what sort of guns you have. But of course, Gungeon, you know, it's like guns in that game are wildly different depending on which ones you happen to get over the course of the run. You know how that is. But yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. I think that it did prove that certainly the game was very much manageable, even on a turbo mode. And maybe, like, look, Dead Cells has a lot of stuff in it. That does make it. There we are. Does make it possible to do it just about any speed, I would say. Every enemy has to stop before they actually do an attack proper. You know, like there's just that like micro pause. If you try to... Why am I trying to make this game harder? The entire point of this update is to make the game easier. Why am I talking about this right now? It's like, we're making it easier. Clearly, all we need to do is just invert the numbers and we can make it harder. No, what are you talking about? It is this nonsense that you are speaking here. Anyway. Okay. Also, just noticing right now, are the stat numbers like a paler color? That's weird. I don't know, I just noticed that right now. I don't know why exactly that would be the case, but I don't know. That's what hardcores do. Yeah, well, I was looking to step up your game, you know. But then again, I suppose I should probably actually be able to beat the queen consistently before I start talking about making the game more difficult. You know, that would also be there's also definitely a good case to be made there. You can customize the stat colors. Ah, I see. Go finally turn tactics back into being yellow. That'd be fun. I mean, back into being yellow. I don't even know. That was just back when it was skill, right? Whatever. I just want the money. Just give me the money here. What a very confusing set of items here. The hook and the tentacle. Anyway. Yeah, we good? We good? Everything taken out easy enough? Great. Change them to cyan, yellow, magenta. How do you do that, though, is the question. Because, sure, why not? But, gameplay, maybe? No. Video, maybe? Ooh, no blood. Finally. Ah, here we go. Yeah, about like here. Wow, finally, the OG colors. They're back, everybody. Okay, here. Make regular difficulty hardcore and easy difficulty the regular one. I mean, certainly, depending on how exactly these options work. Why did I do that? I'm taking so much unnecessary damage. At least I'm getting the money for it, though. Items are still purple, though? Oh, you're right. Yeah, what's up with that? Here, what else? What else? It's classic font. Oh, yeah. That's been a thing in the game for quite a while. Okay, so any colors here? Change them to all be the same color, and every scroll will be... Okay, here, obviously, if I'm going to change it to any color, first off, I'm going to change all these colors. We're going to go with the channel colors, of course. A little bit paler, yes. Yeah, that's about right. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Here, and of course. Perfect. This is definitely not going to be confusing and annoying at all. Like, what are you even talking about? What are you even insinuating here? Okay, so, to start with the various, all right, cool. You start with apparently the various swarmers around here are intended to be, what are the channel colors? Pink and white, like the Frank Ocean song. Anyway, like, what are you talking about? How do you not know that at this point in time? Have you ever seen the avatar that I used on YouTube? There we go. Of course, it doesn't actually change it except in the HUD itself. Well, maybe that'll be something in the future. After all, like I said, the alpha is still very much cooking in the oven here. Oh my God! Please stop dying here. Oh man. Making all those survival weapons purple so they attack faster. See, that would also make a lot more sense too. No, it wouldn't. What am I talking about? Oh my God, I hate this. But I think I'll be okay. There we go. Yeah, Tentacle, the punch does seem to be a little bit less lengthy. Is that true, or am I just imagining that? I don't know. Okay, I haven't seen Avatar. Oh, there we go. So at least you can see it here. Even though the background is still the same color, of course. Just give me the old pink. You can grab an enemy from further away than you can punch. Yeah, maybe. I mean, once again, still early alpha, considering how much it was crashing earlier. So, I don't know. Hoping that Tentacle does get a little bit better, because sure is a weird item. I'd like to see it a little bit more usable. Rocket Punch does not rock. Yep, you can just see it right there. You gotta be kind of close to use it proper, eh? All right. That wasn't the case before? Well, it's the case now. So probably not get used to it. Once again, very early alpha. All right, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I guess I do actually have some healing here, which I totally forgot about, so time to get malazed up fully again, as one does on the 5-cell mode. How Tentacle was supposed to be less buggy? I mean, it's just, you know, the less like the sort of tentacles you see on bugs. Like Mama Tick, you know? This is a reasonable excuse, right? Maybe I could actually take that. It's not like the oh man, it's not like the weird combo with the hook is doing me any good right now. Whatever, it's fine. Grab an enemy from further away you can punch, which is weird considering the most of the damage that you get out of this weapon is from doing the punch. Without the punch, you kind of... Of course, it has to be right on top of the thing, too. Well, so much for all of the health that I got there. Oh, my God. Oh, come on now. Well, I'm starting to get the feeling that the tentacle is not going to be particularly amazing. Turn on enemy outline, dead cell shaded. Hey, where do you find that, actually? But, oh, man. All right. Let's go video options. Right. Backpack next to the weapons. Okay, turn off all this already. Enemy outline. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, well, let's just do that. Like that. Yeah. Sure. Seems good. Oh, yeah, and then I was also going to try out assist mode here as well. Okay, auto hit mode. Trap down 100%. Okay, so just kind of like a fairly simple set of stuff for right now. No enemies. I mean, it just has like like slower traps, but no like slower enemies. Come on, speed up the enemies. Well, I tell you. Hey, thank you, Alex, for the 22-month subscription. Twitch Baby's almost 2. Insane. Yeah, that is. Wow. Jeez. And thank you again for the sub. I love you. All right. even easier. Yeah, basically just number tweaking. Of course, that's what a lot of assist mode is. I was thinking it was going to be like a Celeste or something where they did actually have a slow down everything sort of function, which I liked. Never really ended up using that one. Never really ended up using assist mode in Celeste at all, but the concept is good. Because of course oh man. Oh man. Okay. I had turn-based dashing. They unpermadeathed it with assist mode? Yeah, there was a continue option right there. I can go look at it again. Yeah, right there. First one. Can choose to resurrect from your last save instead of restarting run. So yes, you can very much do that if you so choose. All right, I am going to do this one again. Assist mode and Celeste lets you change the game flow. Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm hoping that they end up implementing a little bit more, because once again, right now the alpha is very alpha. This time take a look at Magnet and Decoy. I would have to go and alter the custom mode again, which would cause the game to crash. We'll do it. We'll do the same thing. Well, anyway, I'll try it here. And you can at least go get quickly. And it's done. It's already crashed. Well, let's see if I can go and change it anyway, if my stream also crashes. Perhaps. Let's see. Oh, come on, everybody. Is it that bad? It is alpha, you know? I mean, my internet? Yes. Yes, it is that bad. That is still very much a thing. Okay. Stream is still up. But this is one early alpha, seemingly. But still, I like the changes. I like having assist mode on stuff, as always. Anyway, okay. Let's see. Are we good here? Good? All right, it's doing the thing again. It's doing the thing where I can't... whatever. I'll change it later. Yeah, at least turn on you. Wait. Let me just see real quick. The controller disconnected notification. I fixed that. It's not disconnecting all the time anymore. I hate not being able to use the D-pad. That's very frustrating to me. Okay, yeah, let's just launch a custom game real quick, and that should... Also, no sound. Yeah, don't worry. That'll be fixed in a second. Where's the game sound at? It's right here. Okay. Now then, change back the beta or the alpha, whatever it is. Try it again, everybody. Oh no, you're right. Oh no. Nintendo is going to sue me now. They've already shut down my channel. I sent the Mario assassination squads. Oh, I couldn't think of any other song. Yeah, I don't know, like some of the Dead Cells, like the Dead Cells beginning song takes too long to get going. You wouldn't get it if I just tried to, you know, do the thing. It's just Shy Guys with guns. It's just... No, Mario's had a gun before. Don't you remember the Mario and Rabbids game? Besides, if anybody's... Also, Mario did use a gun with the Yoshi Safari. Yoshi Safari. Backward long jumping through your window. Oh no. I can hear the overlaid wahoos coming for me right now. Anyway. Okay. What am I doing here? I always imagine Shy Guys as masked assassins or hot girls. Yeah, and that's... that took the internet by storm for a while there, didn't it? Anyway. Whoa! Whoa! Doot. Let's go! Anyway. Once again, I am... Shy Guys live in the collective unconscious of all the Mushroom Kingdom's inhabitants and also in the real world. They also occasionally live in toy boxes. But that's neither here nor there. The copyright is intensifying. I know, I'm just digging myself a deeper hole at this point. Anyway. Oh. Oh, all right. What am I doing here? Doc, are you a shy guy? No, I don't like masks. Masks like that are just... like, you should be able to see my face when I'm doing this stream. Also, the robes feel like they would be very uncomfortable to try and move around in. No, Doc is an anti-masker. Well, we're not we're talking about the masks that cover your entire face and us. Like, look, we've got to go talk about Shy Guy masks here because there is stuff that if we're gonna do Mario lore time, we can talk about the Shy Guy masks if you want. Anyway, no, okay, we have an actual stream to do. Okay, let's start this one up already. There are several different things to speak about with the Shy Guy masks. Of course, in one of the Mario Tennis games, Luigi saw underneath one of the Shy Guy's masks and made a shocked expression. So clearly, there's something strange going on. The Shy Guy ghost that exists in Luigi's Mansion. Play video game. Okay, got it. If you had to play one single Mario game for the channel, what would you play? I'd really be okay with any of them, to be honest. But God, what would it be? What would be the optimal Mario game? Great, you got him going. Okay. Well, talked about the optimal Mario game. I was going to play a Super Mario Brothers X game for the channel way back in the day, but never did. Okay. Mario teaches typing. Oh, man. My early Charles Martin, that type of thing. Now he's stun-locked. Great. It's true. You can get me conversationally stun-locked here. Mario 64 broken ROMs are the best content. I was talking about the B3133 ROM that I thought it looked pretty interesting, but I mean, of course, I don't have a ROM to hack. I just don't even have that. I just noticed how Dead Cells guy got really detailed feet. Oh yeah, I didn't either. Huh. You're into that. Where's the forts? I'm sorry, we're talking about Dead Cells guy feet now, if you don't mind. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You ready? No. All right. Let's start this one up. Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. New alpha up for Dead Cells. No, okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. New alpha out for Dead Cells, giving them a whole. Let's go. Okay. What's wrong? 3, 2, 1? Because you start on the 1. You don't start after the 1. Okay. Starting this in 5, 4, 3, 2. Dead Cells has a new alpha version, adding in accessibility options as well as a bunch of new reworks for different items. Today, I'm going to be looking at the Tentacle and the Swarm, two items that I don't know if I've ever had a successful showcase run with. Maybe this will finally be the time to make it happen now that they're less buggy. The Swarm characters are a little bit tankier to enemy attacks. All things that are nice, but is it going to be enough to carry me through a run? Probably not, but that's why we got the stream after all. Sometimes it's just a whole series of runs that are not very good while we talk about Mario lore or whatever, and I feel like this is definitely going to be another one of those type of streams. And after all, I have technically, aside from maybe the Gilded Yumi, finished up with most of the showcase stuff as of right now, so time to start getting into some more unusual and especially gimmicky type of runs. Certainly it can't get much more gimmicky than the Tentacle, which, well, I do like as an item. I mean, it gives you this, like, cool grapple against walls and everything. As of right now, you can see that in spite of some of the changes, there is still some issues. For example, latching onto enemies but not being able to punch them, which is a problem considering that's sort of the intended way that you get most of the damage out of this weapon. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping for the best, but who knows. Anyway, assist mode as well on here too, giving you stuff like continue mode, less enemy health damage, sort of simple stuff for right now. But I do know that this is very much a early version of this alpha, considering how much it crashed just trying to get this started in the first place. So maybe we'll get to see a little bit more options here and there. I'm hoping for sort of a Celeste style slowing down of enemies too and everything, or maybe even speeding them up, you know, so that somebody like me who has 2,000 hours in the game can increase the challenge even more for some reason. This is an assist mode update. This is not intended to be more difficult. What am I even talking about? But I don't know. There was an old mod back in the day called the Boss Rush mode, which pumped up like the boss speeds like 5 times or something, that I would not hate to see a return of. I think that would be pretty fun, but who knows. Auto hit with the Tentacle. That could be interesting. I'm gonna use it normally for right now. If, and probably more specifically when I die, I'll try messing around with that one a little bit, because I don't even know what that would look like with a weapon like this that has very particular sort of move set in how it works. Who knows? Which items got reworked? Well, we got Tentacle, we got Swarm, Magnetic Grenade, which I'm going to have to go take a look at. Apparently just works very differently now. A few bug fixes on the Crow Wings, and you can now activate the Explosive Decoy again to just have it explode. Sort of, which, you know, hey, it does a good amount of damage. As we've seen in some of the past runs when I had legendary versions of that item, you can make that work as an actual grenade by itself, but I think it's more just to give a little bit more use outside of trying to misdirect enemies here as an item. But really, though, Tentacle and the Swarm are just two of those items that I think are very... Oh, Crowbar. Crowbar and Barnacle now have different crit conditions. That's true. Barnacle is what? Bleeding and poisoned enemies now get criticals on them, as well as... the Crowbar... How did the Crowbar change up? Can somebody just tell me here? Because I read it. I do not remember what it said. But for right now, hey, let's just go see if I can't find the Barnacle in the first place. It's not just breaking down doors or breaking background objects. There's something that makes it a little bit more. Killing deck. I could actually do another run with the killing deck. I feel like I didn't really do that one good enough the first try, too. But no, this is Tentacle's time to shine. If I can get 40 more gold, we'll see how that goes. I thought you never read patch notes? No, I never watched trailers. Two very, very different sort of things. Yeah, if you ever expect me to watch like a trailer for anything, I mean, it's... Yeah, no. So I always said, like, when I played Sekiro, for example, didn't even know that, yeah, you lost your arm in the start of the game. Which seems like one of the first things that you'd learn about the game normally, but here we are. I read the patch notes. I just sometimes not very diligently read them. You know, crit on stunned enemies. Okay, so sort of a play on the Nutcracker or Maw of the Deep, which, as we saw, I do like both of those items quite a bit, but you know how that is. Sometimes a little bit difficult to get. There's plenty of times that you can stun enemies, but not as many as you might think. Stun grenade maybe has a little bit more use now. I'll go check out the crowbar again. After all, once again, I do like the idea of the crowbar. It's just not necessarily one that... You know, let's actually use like one of these items that I still have yet to... one of these mutations that I still have yet to unlock. Why not? Don't read the patch notes, just be surprised. It's not even about being surprised. I'm not here. You know that I am not somebody that cares at all about spoilers. I'm just lazy. You know, I feel like that is a far more reasonable take than you know, like, oh, I want to be surprised by the new updates on items. Come on, think about it, really. All right, well, this is a weird skin to be using with the tentacle, but here we are. All right, come on. Still, as you can see, very much elf in a lot of ways, with the way that, like, the tentacle is every single time I hit an enemy, it does, like, a big flash down there. But, I mean, aside from that, there's also a lot of other little things that you can kind of tweak with the game, too. For example, I got... what is it, enemy outlines on now, so you might notice them being a little bit more bolder than usual. It's sort of like barely noticeable, but it is there. And then you can also do stuff like customize the various HUD stuff here. Oh, I could actually, like, yeah, give me like a little bit tinier HUD. What does that look like? Ooh, so tiny. Feels like the sort of difference between the OG Dark Souls versus, you know, like the DS fix type of stuff. Actually, I like this. I like this one. You can see more of the screen now. But also just other various things like, you know, customizing color of different things here. Turn tactics back to the classic yellow color that it was way back in the day. Doesn't change everything about like each one of the items I'm using or anything, but it at least, you know, you can have it a little bit different here and there. Okay, I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to finish my sentence here while I'm trying also not to die. Somehow I have avoided getting hit for the most part, only to get hit as soon as I started talking about how I wasn't getting hit. Cool and great. I love it, everybody. Okay. What does the Spartan sandals look like with the snowman outfit? I do not know. That'd definitely be another item to get some more use out of, but fortunately not really one that got updated in the new patch. I think technically now that I'm done with most of the showcases, at least for the time being, should go back and look at some of the older items that I didn't quite get a finished episode with. Spartan sandals are definitely one of those. I mean, I guess I did do that recently, trying to go for a queen kill with that. I did use the Spartan sandals, right? But I think I can do some more with it. Custom color stats is a certified fun option. I think it's pretty fun. I'm having fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, then whatever. Only I am the arbiter of what is fun in this game. Gruel and Kate. Pretty tiny? Well, okay, chat. What size do you want the HUD to be? I'll let you customize the HUD to your heart's content right now. Whatever way you want it to be, I'll do it. Whatever way you want it, that's the way I'll do it. Any way you want it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. 0%. It's already at the minimal amount. HUD is so large you can't see the game under it. I think that there's either normal version or this is as tiny as it is. Yeah, that's normal version. The largest it can be. There it is. You're looking at it right now. You're looking at big HUD. The heads-up display is both large and in charge in a way that can only be described as 100% large. That's a shame. It's like this is not wacky mode. It's supposed to be usable mode. Just disable the HUD. Who needs it anyway? Ah, true. So anything else? Do you want to see like a tinier or? I like the tiny one. I'm gonna be honest. Here, do you also want it to be like transparency 0? So there is no HUD? No HUD, baby. We take your. This is screenshot mode. Cinematic mode, yeah. No, it's not cinematic mode. You need to have like the black bars. Let me go find like there. Now it's like cinematic mode. No, okay. Immersive. God, it's like I'm watching a movie. Oh, I also need to go turn it down to being like 15 frames a second or something ungodly low. That's right, I'm calling you out, cinema. I don't remember what my secondary item is. Or my skills, for that matter. At least turn it on. I can't believe you can turn it all the way down to 0. There. That's much better. 37%, I can deal with that. God, are you kidding me? As soon as I get the thing out. Great. 24 frames a second. You don't need more. Yeah, no, this is definitely. It's like, oh, it looks like it's taped on VHS tape when it's at a good frame rate. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. Once again, I'm calling out. Oh, wow. Rare outfits. I can't fucking believe that was fucking that one. I'm gonna have to cut that one out of the video. Thanks, Motion Twin. Anyway, all right, let's go get the thing back to normal already, so I can see stuff. Take off the cat. Okay. No, that's not the only time we'll ever see that. I'll be able to get that plenty of times later, just not right now. Just go spend an entire stream doing that. Hey, Puyo Power. Also, why? Okay, I'm gonna like restart one more time just to see if I can't get just to see if I can't get the one swarm going on here. So now auto mode. Well, I don't know. I don't really know. Okay. Yes, I can do this though. First off. Is this? No, not that. There we go. Okay. There's black and white mode. Now, I don't know if I can... I don't think I can change it to... I would have to, like, stop the stream if I was going to change it to, like, a super low frame rate. Let me see real quick. Yeah. I have to turn off outputs to change the frame rate. Dead Cells guy is played by Charlie Chaplin. Ah! Let me do that. Are you just going to cut out the first death and go much fucking around later? Yeah, basically. Well, more specifically because, you know, you can't show the king outfit. Like, chat, you know that we can't show the king outfit? Royalty-free ragtime music. Hopefully this doesn't cut on my stream here, but we'll see. Excellent. No, thanks for the ad there, everybody. Come on. Come on. Stupid advertisements. I need to go have like film grain or something put over this as well. I can't believe I still don't have another one of these. Here, let me go see like... Ooh, that should work. Let's give me 1 second here to go set up this bit that is not even good in the first place. Here we go. It's not even a good bit. Nobody cares about this. What happened? Don't worry. Oh, thanks for not even saving the fucking I guess I gotta save it as a PNG, right? Stupid JPEG's not even doing it. Get false PNG. No, I didn't save it correctly. That's why. I should just go find a GIF for this, but I'm too lazy to. I'm sure I can probably go manage to do that in some way. It's like, what is... No, I need some better... Go turn on better... This is dumb. Why am I doing this? Okay, now I need to go find an actual GIF. Like, come on, this is clearly... if we're gonna do this, we might as well do it right. No, not like that. Thanks, makeagif.com. Now, how hard is it going to be to actually... Now, the real question is, how hard is it going to be to actually make this transparent? Let me see. Okay, if I try and do like a filter here, this is super dumb. Chroma key. No, a custom. It's gonna be like a gray. Not a little bit too much. No, still too much. I think a GIF can be transparent. It should be. I mean, I should be able to get it for the chroma key correctly if I try and mess around with this, but it is hard to do so. Nope, not really. I could also just instead remove this right now and just make it very, very turn down the opacity a lot. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. We did it, everybody. We did this thing that doesn't matter. So one has to ask themselves, what was the point of this in the first place? Boy, this episode's gonna require a lot of editing, isn't it? Anyway, I like it. It's real. What is the phrase? Kino. This is dumb. This should be a channel point redemption. No, it shouldn't. Leave it in the final video. No, we're not doing old-timey Dead Cells. We're playing Cuphead now? I already did play Cuphead. I think I did like a very similar sort of thing in that game too. Okay, enough of this. Friggin' enough. Okay. Oh my god. What an experience. Anyway. Okay, we're gonna restart the video now. Enough of this tomfoolery. Got 23 skidoo, back to Dead Cells. Anyway. Just inject dialogue splashes every couple of minutes. I mean, it's not that difficult. Stop it. Stop trying to make me do more bits. Because, like, I can... Look, there's more things that I can do to try and... I can create title cards and everything. It would actually not even be all that difficult to do. There are things in OBS... Oh, thank you, Mikasa, for the subs. I love you. For the 2 subs. Like, okay, look, the thing is, you can do the title cards. The title cards are like a thing because it doesn't... I can... Okay. So, all right. Why am I doing this? It's just so pointless. All right, first off, gotta save that. Second off, can use text to speech. I mean, it's like, no. All right, so First off, let me just go make this transparent real quick. Well, actually, I don't really need to be transparent now, do I? Yeah, no. So you can just leave that like that. All right, we'll just go... No, not that. Well, you know what? Here, I can just get rid of everything. None of this matters. Get out of here, you. All right, then we just, go and take on the title card, obviously. Transform this, fit it to screen. What is like a black and white movie title card font? All right. All right, seems like that's a decent one. All right, so if I go and try and create text right now, what would be the best? What would be the best font for this? Of course. Just Helvetica? Okay. Let's see. Do I have Helvetica on here? Just be Impact, I suppose. But no, that wouldn't really be. That wouldn't really be working. Yeah, I don't think I have an Helvetica. Why are you spending so much time on this bit? That's a good question. Comic Sans? I'm sure I have Comic Sans here. Comical Sans. Oh, Comic Sans right MS right there. Gonna have to make that one a little bit bigger though, of course. Even bigger than, like, let's just go like 256, right? Although I'm gonna probably need to like have it adjust normally, and then it's just, yeah, all I need to do is the screen transition just be a total cut. And then you'd be able to but it's like, yeah, the this should be, give me a, oh, that's a thing. Yeah, why not? Hey, thank you, Defivo. Thanks for inviting me over. No, don't. Okay. We've spent way too much time on this bit. This is enough. This is enough. We're gonna go back to the actual stream now, everybody. Please don't worry. We're done with this dumb bit. All right, now. Continuing on. Title T. Yes, actually, that's what that should say. Then you got to really make sure that it is just totally blown out. There we go. It's okay. No, it's stop. No, stop. No, I can't say. I can't go type in bottom text. No. Okay. 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 No. Stop trying to make me do more things. Stop it. All right. I'm losing it here. We have to get back to the actual thing. Okay. Let's start this bin back up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, that was about what I expected for that first run. Anyway, let's get on with this again. Look, I'm sure that all it's going to take is a couple attempts to finally go get into a point. I still don't have the thing. Why is it so hard to get the thing? Okay. Use the title card as the transition in the section so you don't have to do so much editing. The editing is going to be as soon as I die, I am going to cut the video. And then when I am alive again, and then when I get to this point, then I make another cut, and then I delete all of the footage in between. It's not a very difficult thing. I can show you how it works right now if you want to see. I cannot believe that I still don't have a swarm here. There are 8 different items that can appear, and that is... Oh my god. Anyway, oh my god, I still... Like, just play the Sonic game. Okay, fine. Well, that was an embarrassing death, but I mean, I kind of expect that with how the tentacle tend to be in the past. And I'm hoping it's going to be better, but I think it still needs even a little bit more time in the oven. Fortunately, still no versions of the swarm are appearing here, so I guess why not? And maybe try not to go... I mean, there's plenty of areas that I've been neglecting since I started to just go to each one of the incentivized areas, so why not go see the promenade for the first time in quite a while? Kind of keep that a little bit simpler instead. What's the game plan right now? I'm just trying to get a run finished with the tentacle, and barring that, I guess we're gonna go spend like 30 minutes trying to create old-timey dead cells. But don't worry, that's not going to appear for the people that are watching this at home. And besides, here we go, finally. It took very long to get, but you know, really, as long as I got like the damage up a little bit more, I think these things are going to be more useful. But they're also supposed to not die in the face of literally every single enemy that tries to fight them now, so maybe that alone will make them better. I kind of have my doubts in some way. Was that some good raspiness that I heard? Yes, that was me getting increasingly desperate to start this run. Even because, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I can't do the raspiness. We gotta restart that. Ugh. Try assist mode autoplay. Bruh. Hey, come on. If we're gonna have to restart the entire video again, it's like, might as well try and do this right? Right? That's the way I see it. Lol, what? You know, you can't really do the raspiness, right? It's weird. I don't know. I know you're busy. You didn't tell me you love me. Oh, I didn't. I swear I said that I loved you. I do love you. I do love you, Defivo. Well, anyway. I love all of my children. It's up to me. I swear I said it. Oh, great. The kissing is back. Well, if you request it. Anyway. Okay. Let's start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, that was an embarrassing death. Suppose I should probably stop messing around with the HUD for right now and actually try and get a good run going. Gotta say, though, not entirely unexpected given the fact that I am still using the tentacle. This weapon is a tough one, and it doesn't... you might be better now, but I don't know if it's quite what I want to eventually see out of it. Who knows? Maybe that'll just be a little bit later in the alpha update. Maybe it's just, yeah, one of those weapons that is never going to be particular... that again. Why no take at the crow's wings? I can do it. It's just now I'm just like totally out of practice now that I spent too long doing the bit. Okay. Let's start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that was an embarrassing death. I suppose I shouldn't really be taking too much time to mess around with the HUD. But I also kind of expect that to happen. After all, we are talking about the tentacle here. So without further ado, and no more spending a half hour trying to create black and white dead cells, let's get on with the actual run again. Let's see if I can't get somewhere with this thing. And hey, we actually have a few of the changed up items here now. Not just the biters themselves, but also the barnacle. Shoots enemies that pass beneath it, but it's also supposed to be bleeding and poison enemies take critical damage now. Suppose I can check that fairly easily if I just say do that. Yeah, I didn't quite see it, but don't worry, there's going to be plenty more opportunities to have that happen soon enough. So biters are supposed to take a lot more punishment from enemies. I'm also hoping that they deal more damage too, but I gotta say, looking at it right now, yeah, I don't know. Yep, that did seem to do critical damage. At least from the sound that I heard there, so... Hey, that's good. They're really different. I mean, Barnacle originally is just an invincible turret that, you know, doesn't do as much as like the double crossbow Matic, but yeah, can't be harmed by enemies. So I'm hoping that now this will differentiate it a little bit, and especially stuff like just as easy as getting poisoned or bleed should make it a lot better. Not that it was ever necessarily bad, it's just... You know, I feel like power creep hit it hard in the way that sometimes it would just never be really as good as many of the other alternatives that you would have for tactics. Still, though, I would definitely take it if I did get the opportunity. To get like a colorless version of it or something. Still, though... It's only one part of many changes here, and I'm not really planning to be using that for the entire run. No, I want to see... Come on, I want to see biters. I want to see biters. I want to see Swarm finally really start to work here, even though I just have my doubts, of course. By the way, does it make... You know, I'm noticing that the HUD apparently also makes the map smaller. Neat. I don't know, I like having a little bit more real estate on the screen just with the HUD being smaller, just not invisible, because that's maybe a little bit too far. Still having the option, though, is nice. Anyway, take a look around here, but I think I'm just going to go into the promenade. Hit up some areas that I haven't done in a while, if after all I'm not really planning to end up finishing this run at this rate. Because certainly with how it's been going, I don't know if that's that likely. Oh my god, please. There we go. And with critical damage, that is already working a lot better for me. You know what, just do it. I don't care that much about taking too much more malaise at this point in time, after all. Okay. Still at least breaking the shield, but not going through it. You would think that the rocket punch would be one of those items that, much like whips, could actually end up going through a shield in some way. I don't know if I would necessarily consider the tentacle to be a whip, but it definitely has some very whip-like properties to it. I feel like the barnacle change, but it feels kind of broken. I don't know. We'll see kind of how broken it is. You got to remember that we do have a lot of... There's a lot of very good... turret items that exist in the game that trying to compete with that. I think that this just puts it on a more equal ground than like making it overpowered. And think about like how powerful the heavy turret is. Gives you extra damage, stuns, does good damage just by itself. There's a lot of great things there, and that's even before you just factor in the fact that it is also a turret and it does passive damage. And how many items crit on bleeding and poison? Not many. There's only Spite Dagger, right? Right, is there anything else that I'm thinking of? I mean, there is, of course, plenty of things that get there's, of course, plenty of things that get the plus damage on bleeding, but not necessarily criticals. At least as far as I can think. Snake Fangs do crit on poison. Yeah, that is true. Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage is the other one. Yes, that's true. Hey, with these assist modes, you can finally be able to get some of the the 5-cell items without it being a total and complete nightmare to do so. I do appreciate that. Because things like the Thunder Shield and everything, Hemorrhage, and, well, of course, the, right. Oh, yeah, the Leg Hugger, too. Okay, yeah, so there are actually a couple items that do that. You're right. Never mind. I guess I shouldn't forget about, yeah, especially the good old Leg Hugger. My good buddy, the Leg Hugger. See him, you can see the outline much better here now. Yeah, I was saying something else and I've already totally forgot. Oh, right. It's like, yes, as good as like the Thunder Shield is, I don't really think that it, yes. I don't really think that it needs to be locked behind 5-cell mode. Now it's a lot more possible to get that with assist mode existing in the game. I like it. Think it's a good change. You can get I don't know if I would necessarily consider like damage overtime stuff to be overpowered. But yeah, it is one of the more powerful builds that you can do, and now there's many different things that crit on them. Good point. I don't know, I also just feel like it does promote a lot of synergy between items too, which of course is a big part of Dead Cells. Trying to maximize your damage doing that. It's often that, you know, a lot of items fall by the wayside because, come on now. A lot of items do fall behind just purely because they don't have a lot of ways to get extra criticals and everything with them. For example, the critical here is very annoying to try and get working for you. And that means that it's not going to be as effective as something like a Sadistic Dagger if you just end up using that instead. And that's sort of, I think, where that change comes from. Now, if I can just stop dying at every single second, that would also be pretty nice too. See if I can get an upgraded version of well, Magnetic Grenade is supposed to also be different. I guess I'll take a look at that for right now. Then kind of maybe try and get a more powerful version of the Tentacle too. If I'm still even struggling to kill some enemies here with a regular combo, having a more powerful version could help out with that. We'll see. Oh yeah, that is a much stronger pull. Look at that. Good stuff. Yeah, because, I mean, as we all know, the Magnetic Grenade, I mean, hey, it does some interesting stuff. Actually hits enemies through walls and everything like that, but now like, strongly pulling enemies towards the center and not kind of whipping them around is, I think, a pretty good change here. Oh my god. Speaking of which, if it was up right now, I would really appreciate that. No, but okay, so it doesn't like perfectly pull in everything though. Doesn't disrupt flying enemies in the same way that it did before. Because clearly, as you could see, the bats were just kind of ignoring it. Just period. Whereas I swear with the original version of that, well, actually, does it even deal damage now? Inflicting 0 shock damage for 3 seconds. Okay, so that's the difference that I was looking at. It does not actually deal damage anymore and is purely a utility item. Yeah, it's like whipping around the enemies probably wouldn't have stopped them from charging. It's the fact they didn't die instantly was the real difference maker there. Oh yeah, and enemies teleporting out of it immediately is also going to make something of a difference too. That is sort of on 5-cell mode at least. Obviously on lower cell difficulty not nearly as much, but yeah. Pulls them in and then explodes. Does it? Let's see. Yeah, okay, I see it. It did do... Yeah, tracks near, I guess it just didn't change the description for it. This one's going to take some getting used to, I suppose. It is very much a different sort of item, though. Taking a look at it. Yeah, okay. You can see it does do damage on the explosion there. It just doesn't do damage over time like it did before. Never exploded before, so they didn't change the description, so it just says 0 shock damage. I mean, it does do shock damage, though. You can see that. It's just the shock damage does no damage. Alpha, everybody. All right. There's another increased level of tentacle. If I can afford that, we'll see, but I'm hoping. The recolor of outline enemies. Outline enemies is actually one of the options that I threw on in the HUD here. Yeah. And also do that for active skills, outline, secrets. Make everything nice and easy to see. If you so want to. But yeah, just kind of like looking at it right here. Magnetic Grenade and Crusher might be worth revisiting now. You know, that's true. I mean, the entire... Certainly anything that hits like a large area would be pretty good with this. It's just, yeah, you can see that it is not as much damage as it was doing before. Yeah. Not that it was doing like a lot of damage before, period, which is why they changed it up in the first place. You forgot hero outline? Okay, I can do that too. Ah, so I did. And there we go. Now everything is fully outlined. And a little bit more noticeable on some enemies, and especially the main character compared to others. Now then. Oh yeah, you can see that. You can see that. I suppose the secret also much easier to see here too. Should probably have like lingering tentacles. You can see the outline of the magnetic circle pretty well. I think that makes sense, but it is going to be some getting used to, I suppose. Also, yeah, here. Now you can activate it again just to explode. Pretty simple sort of change, but I do like it. I appreciate when it is... I can appreciate that because, well, on 5-cell mode, I suppose every enemy kills that thing too quickly that it doesn't make that much of a difference. But still, it is still a good option to have. Okay. 7,000, I believe, is what I need to actually afford the next the upgrade to the tentacle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. Hero? I mean, that's what he's always been referred to in the files. No official name except for one of them, but you know, I'm talking like did you ever doing like any sort of modding stuff? Well, the main character always listed as Hero Man. Technically, it is a you know. The best kind of correct. Technically correct. I don't know if I would consider the main character of this game to be heroic in any way, but yes. Beheaded is usually one. I call him a bunch of different things, like the old version of the guy, the Forge Master guy. Used to call you like Crawler. You've been referred to as that chap that's been running around by the treasure hunter lady. Believe that there are also points where you referred to as prisoner. Was that by the come on now, by the spider lady or something like that? But there's no like canonical name, which is usually why I just refer to him as Dead Cells guy for the most part. Now, come on, please. Okay, and there we go. I just call him Dead Cells guy. Yeah, like Doom guy. You know, it's an elegant, simple solution to what you call a character in a game that doesn't normally have a name. Just whatever the game's name is, guy. I guess I'm going over here again. I want to try and get that. I want to try and get the more powerful version of the tentacle, but I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. I'll just call him Tarnished. Man, did they ever actually explain in Elden Ring what Tarnished? That is something that bothers me a lot in like the Souls series. What does it mean to be ashen? You get called an ashen one. What does it mean to be ashen? What is the difference between that and just being regular old undead? And I think that, what about Metroid? Yeah, Metroid guy. I think that this is, again, a very elegant solution to a common problem. Hunters, yeah, okay, hunters. Well, actually, no, hunters were explained well in a way. Like, you understand what a hunter is, but what does it mean to be like the hunter's dream hunter? I guess you were just found by the guys, right? The new outline is weird. It's something you can turn on and off. Yes, it is. I just turned them all on because I don't know. Why not? You can just doot 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 doot, and there we go. Everything back to usual. But it is something that just makes it a little bit easier to see stuff. Ashen means you're a Pokemon trainer. Yes, the official name of every one of the the characters in Dark Souls 3, Satoshi. Don't you know that the main character that had a canonical name, as it turns out? Means you're in the employ of the moon. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily say that is because they don't. You're the moon-scented hunter, I suppose, is what they call you. I don't know. I don't think that it was. Well, Tarnished, same thing. I mean, you don't have the grace of gold or whatever. But it doesn't really actually spell out Tarnished. Well, yes, they do say that it's like you no longer have the grace of the air tree. But why? How? No, yeah, that sort of thing. Anyway, your canonical character name is actually Dark Souls guy in Dark Souls 3. There. Oh, that's interesting. Somehow I'm not surprised, given that it is a lot more powerful of a pull, but still kind of funny to see anyway. Except you do, yeah, I mean, it's the remaining sites of grace. But, you know, that was the thing that the enemies have, like, glowing golden eyes in the game, too. That was because, you know, Dark Souls. A lot of references to Dark Souls. A lot of reused sort of designs from Dark Souls, you understand, in the Elden Ring. Kind of it was a thing that they did. But, yeah. Tarnish just means they can see grace, but it's like that. It's supposed to be something like that. Dark Souls guy. It's not just they're not referred to as Dark Souls. The Dark Souls guy, or Dark Souls gal, whatever. It is the easiest solution to naming a video game character. I'm telling you. Every game should adopt this. It's like I'm playing Betrayer right now. Main character's name is Betrayer Guy. Also, yeah, I'm playing like a Dirt Rally right now. Main character's name is Dirt Rally Guy. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Elden Scrolls guy, yeah. In every single one of the Elden Scrolls games, you play as Elden Scrolls guy. The main character of Aegis Rim is named Juro Karabe. He's the one that appears in the center. John Elden. That's the other way that you can do it. But I think that Elden Ring guy is a better name in general. Like, who would be better? Oh my god, the fact that you don't immediately punch these characters is kind of frustrating me now. Yeah, once again, I do think that could have maybe used a little bit more time in the oven here. Oh man. Whoa, Nelly, baby. All right. Now then. But yeah, of course the Elden Lord is going to be Elden Ring guy. Like, who else would you expect it to be? Just right off the tentacle? Unfortunately, I think we're kind of going to that point again. I had already written off the tentacle, you know? Okay. There's a huge difference for me in between the game saying that this is unexplained, none of this fits together on purpose, have fun trying to tie yourself in knots. I mean, it depends, because I don't know, especially the Ashen one, because I feel like that was never really explained exactly what the hell being Ashen meant. And being tarnished just reminded me a lot of that, because it's like, okay, you're forsaken by the air tree, but there's never really a reason why, except for the fact that it made you the protagonist, you know? Or a protagonisty type of character. You know how that is. Just sort of felt like they wanted to do the undead thing again. And it's like, is there really a good explanation for that, as much as we're just doing it because we like this sort of concept? Oh man, I'm gonna die again. Oh boy, I'm dying again. I'm trying my best though. I'm gonna be not looking good going into the first boss fight, but maybe it will be fine. Or maybe I'll just die right here trying to do this stupidly. Such is the way of Dead Cells. Okay, well, at least that's 3 down. Oh my god. I'm trying my best here, but this is not looking super hot, I'll be honest. God, yeah, I got the back there, right there. Sora Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing main character of Elden Ring, used to be Hatsune Miku. Yeah, but then it turned into the unnamed default character. Fancy Dan. It was. I guess I do have a name for that. And that guy with the gold face. Yes. His name was Goldface, I believe. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, well, such is the way that it works. Super buff, super hairy Hatsune Miku. That's the main character. That's Elden Ring guy. I can't believe that I couldn't. Why did that just suddenly stop working, by the way, the body hair? That was very disappointing. Anyway. We're not doing the cow bar. I refuse. All right. Well, let's just restart that one again. Well, it's been difficult using the tentacle, and that's just it. Well, as I expected, it's been pretty difficult using the tentacle, so let's see if this one goes a little bit better. I had several runs now just kind of end with a complete and total failure because of this. Because, yeah, the damage and everything is not... whatever. You know what? I think we're not going to put this one up on YouTube. Let's just end that right now and keep going here. If I get like halfway through the run, we'll just kind of do the same thing that I did last time. Stupid not being able to do the thing. Not being able to use the item. Oh, we'll take that though. Maybe what I should do is I should go for more of a... I mean, but I want to use the swarm too, so kind of got to go with a run with both of the... Can we go back to 1930 cinema mode? Well, of course we can! Best part was old-timey Dead Cells. Oh, well, don't worry. We're doing it again. Against all odds. Maybe against my better judgment, in fact. Thanks for doing the non-copyright, but very much advertisement-filled. Now, don't worry about that. They're still getting a lot of money from this regardless. I'm going to actually turn down the opacity even more. What a terrible stream. Oh yeah, I also need to... Haha, tit. Yeah, that's my streams. Welcome to them, everybody. I hope you're enjoying... come on. I've been having a good time on Dr. Fettifiber's old-timey Dead Cells stream. Where we're doing the old-timey tentacle run. It's just like the old days when you had 23 skidoo down to go get yourself a phosphate at the corner store. And that time, they got the tentacle. And truly the halcyon days of America. Right before the Great Depression hit. Now that was one lickety-split of a twisty-doo. Those old 60 week. Look, I need to end the stream if we're gonna do it 60. We're gonna turn it down from 60 frames. Look, I'm gonna need to be ending the stream. I'm gonna need to be calling the stream quitzos in case I wanted to try and turn this down from being 60 frames a second. Such a thing is unthinkable in this modern day. Entertainment has to be constant. Why we only have a few years until the Hays Code hits. And then things like Dead Cells are gonna be outlawed. Why, just you watch, kiddies. I'll have you understand that the Eisenhower administration is here to crack down on your good times and joy balls. I got the inflection down, but the accent needs work. What is it? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, okay, what's fine. We'll do the fine. Okay, fine. We're doing voice training here. Like, I don't know what you want me to do with this. How do I make the accent better? Sounds like a last time VO from Korra. They had that sort of thing? All I just need to do is just make this the audio super crusty. It's fine, I don't care that much. You clearly do! Anyway, no, I'm not going here again. We've already done this way too much. But... Oh my god, I just... Oh, turn off all this again. This is too dumb. I can't do this. Oh my god, we have to at least try to get like a good run going here, right? That isn't just shit posting. We cannot just be shit posting the entire time here. Oh, by the way, the filter is only on for you. I see the game totally normally. So in other words, if you try and look for that, we can and we will. Are we okay? Okay. Are we really going to do 1930s RP right now? Are we? Is this the dead? Look, we're no longer putting this up on YouTube. Are we gonna do 1930s RP? Yes. Literally unwatchable. That's 19. How is that 90? How is 99% of YouTube and Twitch 1930s RP? That is just factually untrue. 1930s are right. We're not. This is not going on YouTube. The point of this entire thing is that we're not putting. Oh, hey, wait a second. Can I give me one moment? Ugh. No, never mind. I just wanted to see the thing. Never mind. Okay, I just wanted to see if I could get this even more immersive. But okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and just fucking do this, I guess. Well, boys and ghouls, looks like we're back to playing the most literally unwatchable game on Twitch. That's right, it's the Dead in the Cells. Only the cells of dead can bring you this amount of action, tragedy, fun, and enjoyment, brought to you by some sort of incredibly unhealthy cigarettes. And the Toledo Symphony Band. How do you piss so fast? I literally have my urethra open up like the maw of some sort of gigantic underground worm. And shoot piss everywhere. Everywhere. Not just into the toilet, onto the walls, onto the floor, onto the neighbor's roof. This is the only way to piss, baby. This is... Well, one could say that this sort of thing would be pretty dire in the sense of trying to get any sort of entertainment out of the stream today, and I would agree wholeheartedly. But here we are. I'm trying to keep it together, but much like the Eisenhower administration, it's quite a hard time here in America. What are these? Ah, yes, it's the only kind of stream. The only way to fly here now. I'm sorry, everybody. I need to take 1 second to try and reevaluate the choices in my life that led me to this point. But I don't really think too much about that. Just a stiff drink and one really smoky cigar will get me through the day, as any 1930s man knows. Isn't the 1930s before Eisenhower? I don't know. It's just... I'm talking about old-timey administrations. The Roosevelt administration? Is that better? This is what early YouTube was like, kids. For YouTube 8 E-Bombs World and any other competitor. Thank you, Ben Crotus. Welcome to just this stream. Let's just call it this stream. I feel like it's not going to last too much longer. The Falkland Islands have just been invaded by the British? What time period are we at again? I'm sort of like a omni-man who exists in the past. Such as not really a man out of time, out of space. All we know is that I'm American, the greatest country in the entire world. If such a country even exists right now, where apparently I'm doing the RP for for this character. It's the Pacific, not the Atlantic. I don't... Okay. Do you want me to just go read off, like, 1930s history? Am I supposed to be... Do you locks just want me to go read off a 1930s history textbook at this point in time? Because I'm perfectly willing to just open up Wikipedia and start reading it in this voice. Fully cheeked up. I'd like to not half-ass this, but holy Christ. I feel like, considering that I have to stop every couple seconds to try and stop me from, to just take notice of what exactly I'm trying to do here. I'm really, Wikipedia stream, yes, the most 1930s of This just makes watching the tentacle run more bearable. Well, this isn't a bears normally don't have tentacles. Unless you're talking about some of those Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeon and Dragon type of bears. That's also not a 1930s thing, that's a 1970s thing. Accent is pretty good. I mean, I'm just doing the old-timey narrator. Fail RP. If you expect me to do good... If you're expecting good RP out of this particular stream, I think you're going to find it quite lacking. I'm not going to say that not for lack of trying, but for lack of just self-awareness of trying to understand what I'm doing. Oh my god, are we still... Like, are we still gonna be doing this? Do we have to really do this? It's just... This stream is the worst. Can we do the blood cells? I don't even know. What is that one? I don't even know what that one is. At this point in time, I just want to get out of the 1930s. Much like everybody else in the 1930s, I just want to leave this terrible decade. Oh my god, I'm stopping this. I'm stopping this. This is too much. I hate this so much. This is the worst. Talk about fail RP here. Oh. We play Dead Cells and Bloodborne simultaneously. That's not even 1930s. That's like 1870s. Oh my god. Oh, that was awful. Oh, never ask me to do that again. Fucking whatever. This is before chemical warfare gets outlawed. Yes, long before the Let's ask him to do it again. No. No, you can't. That was a good YouTube clip. None of these are good YouTube clips. None of this is going up on YouTube. I want to remind everybody that none of this is going up on YouTube. That was the great, like the Depression. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop doing the voice. Oh. Oh. Almost missed that there. Man, I should just go work on the other series that I got going on here at this rate. Well, maybe we can get like halfway through a run here. Add another voice to the repertoire. Like what? Okay, what voice do you want now? What dumb voice are we doing here? It's going up on YouTube whether you want it to or not. And I don't. Because I can screen record. No, you're not going to get me to talk about penises. Stop that. Oh my god. YouTube will hate the noise effect. It does not like encoding that. Oh, I know. Look, there are already so many particle effects and everything happening on screen all the time in Dead Cells. Just like, do you think that adding a noise filter... Oh, YouTube is just going to be... YouTube's just going to reject the video. It's just going to be like, no. 1930s gangster versus 1930s radio commentator. Yeah, see? We're going to take over the radio station. Oh no, I cannot believe taking over the radio station. Stop. 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 Enough of that right now. I wonder if this works. Probably not. Actually, don't know. Oh, forced to do a whole silent movie episode. I mean, look, here's the thing. I did the Persona series. I have no problem doing like the Skawo style subtitling. I already know how to do that. They are Little Britain in the US. I think they do. Probably on like the BBC. Oh, but you know, that is like extended. That's not just, you know, that would be like extended the cable package type of thing. Would have made Aegis Rim more interesting? No, it wouldn't have. Nothing would have made Aegis Rim more interesting. How's the war going in the Aegis instead of the Atlantic or Pacific? What I don't look. We've already had on display just how much history I know here. Stop trying to embarrass me. Oh no, the mole was polyamorous. Oh my God, my voice. Oh no. That is a career-ending moment. Oh. Let's just pretend like I'm dying here. Maybe that'll make the voice crack a little less embarrassing. Really? I didn't open up anything. Oh no. This is a sticky wicket that I found myself in. Nay, I cannot believe that I'm about to die to such ruinous blackguards. Okay, now the accent's going nowhere. There's all but mere rot in this modern age. The 1930s. Yeah. Don't they have little UK in Minnesota? I assume that it's just... Oh my God. I assume that you consider little UK to be Canada, right? Voice is going to come back randomly in the future. I'm just going to take over at random as it turns out. That's right. I'm now possessed by the ghost of some sort of man displaced from time. No, gonna die again. No, I'm not. Shut up. Oh, this is terrible. This is not the time for any of this, really, but it's now a part of you. No. Not destroying itself 10 times. Oh my God, this is terrible again. Also, none of these are good at clearing out any enemies at all. None of these items. This actually would help a little bit, but not that much. Anyway. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, incredible superstar. Oh, some lyrics make it run like a supercar. Okay, no, stop. Stop with the voice. Now it just is randomly coming out. Anyway. Damage is really not that great. No, it's just really not. Voice reveal. That's right, this is my real voice. No, stop. Stop making me do it. Let's do Risk of Rain now. Oh my God. It was the Eisenhower. Yes, from the Eisenhower administration. I thought you were saying that was the Eisenhower administration Falklands War, which I think was the 70s, 80s. D&D Satanic Panic, 70s. Character arriving the Goblin, R.I.P. Did not actually exist in the modern day. I don't know if I ever actually revealed this, but the ASMR Goblin was from modern day. He lived. He was my roommate. Did you see him on the 13th? I didn't. We gotta go do that. Oh, lore. Yes, the 1930s man who's also from every other period of history. You know, as you do. He did, but he forgore. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. Return of the... No, there's never going to be a Return of the Dildo Goblin. that character... was lost in the Great Pyre accident of whenever I played Pyre a couple months ago, I guess. Also, it wasn't really an accident. I just purposely didn't post that series up. Oh, nice. No, the damage is not very good with this weapon. I'm going to make that clear. You did stream before Gordur? I don't think I'd streamed, did I? I thought that I streamed on like the 12th, but not the 13th. What weapons are getting a rework? Well, I'm trying to use Tentacle right now. I gotta say it's not very impressive. But also, we looked at Barnacle, Magnetic Grenade, and the Crowbar got kind of a rework too, which I'll eventually have to look at doing. But I'm trying to get the stupid Tentacle to work right now, which is just not doing it. It's just not happening. Dildo Goblin would have made Aegis Rim watchable. No, Dildo Goblin would have made Aegis Rim significantly less watchable, considering the entire thing with Dildo Goblin is that it's a goblin that tries to sell you dildos. For people that weren't around during the Pyre stream, it's a goblin that tries to sell you dildos. What's new about the tentacle? Seems same as always. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be less buggy and maybe more powerful. I think it's just less buggy though, they said, and it's, I don't know, it's not really getting sold on it. Legendary shrapnel axes. Still an improvement. What part would be improved? That would be great. No, it wouldn't. What part of that would be great? Can he narrate the Trojan War for us? Yes, of course, but he won't. Because he died, also. Or maybe he was always dead? Was a ghost? Who knows? Lots of bug fixes should be way more reliable now. That is untrue. Factually untrue. Observe. Observe again. Observe one more time. So, need I say anything more? Oh, okay. Less buggy. I mean, maybe it's less buggy in the sense that it is no longer the sort of tentacle that you would see attached to a bug. Jura Izumi. You don't even remember the name of the character. I'm going to call you out on that one right now. It's Juro! Come on, I know. I played that game like 3 times or something. But, that's a changelog from Steam. Well, I'm calling out Motion Twin on that. Not better. Also made me do an entire 1930s thing, which is going to haunt me for the rest of my days. So, I gotta say, truly, it's going to be, to me, kids are starving. The bit where I talked about how it was so important for me to steal that from the other guy. I was so proud of that pun that didn't even make any sense in the first place. Yeah, it was also I second guy Hara because, again, the second guy could not remember the name of any one of the characters. I remember more than the second guy. Yes, that's also true, too. Maybe the second guy is Dildo Goblin. He's not. I would be the Dildo Goblin before the second guy is the Dildo Goblin. Oh my god, what a nightmare of a series. Anyway, give me disengagement, I suppose, and let's hope for... So, this is a terrible stream. I want to delete it. I'm saying that right now. I hate this stream. This stream went nowhere. I started off this stream. No, I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. There's no way that this stream should be allowed to remain on... I do not have a thing. But no way that this stream should be allowed to stay on Twitch. It is sullying its good name. Of Twitch. Okay. Yeah, less buggy, everybody. Just, you know, I want to point that one out again. Anyway, Oh my god, please, please die. Oh no, another new voice has been unlocked. Oh, I think I had to end the stream. Oh, are more popular on YouTube? Yeah, no question. But this is... Oh, did I ever get this outfit? I don't think so. Maybe this is a different version of it. I don't know. Anyway, okay. God, please get out of here. I'm deleting the stream, everybody. Goodbye.